Okay then, agents. I've been seeing a lot of comments from people saying about have you got builds for like that aren't prototyped, newer returning players, that sort of thing. So I've got something for you. It is a Blue Striker build. This is not an original idea from me. This is a build that was given to me from a friend that I play with. He's been in a few videos in the past. It's Dank. The way that he explains this to me is when Tidal Basin first came into this game as a legendary mission, they were really struggling to get through it at the time because of all of their DPS builds. They were just getting wiped out instantly, and they needed some survivability but something that would still put out some damage, and this is what he came up with. And it has evolved over time. Steelworks came in, Palisade chest piece, 10% armor on kill, and we also run it with the Memento backpack, so you're getting all of them buffs and things. You're getting 30% weapon damage once it is full. You're going to get 3% armor regen, and because of all of the armor on this build, that is a lot. And active tokens give you 10% bonus armor for every armor core that you've got, and there is a lot of it. You're probably thinking, yeah, but where does the damage come from? It's coming from Striker. We all know what Striker does. 30% from the backpack, and a very important piece to the build is the Chameleon. You're going to get 90% weapon damage when you get the body shot buff activated. That is effectively 6 weapon cores worth of damage. This build will take a little bit of learning to get used to, like learning how to use the gun and using the build. But if you are a returning player and you need a build to get you through the difficult content, I strongly recommend that you put this together, learn the nuances of it, and it will get you through everything, legendary mission wise, hardcore difficulty, all of that. It can even get you through some lower tier escalations. It will start to fall off when you start getting into the higher ones, but if you're starting out again and you need a solid build to get you through content, this will work. Stats wise, you keep your critical hit around about 40%. This is at 37, because the Chameleon will also give you 20%. So once you get the headshot buff active as well. And once all of the buffs are active and your Memento is stacked out, the damage is absolutely still there with this, and you will be fine. And then as a secondary, it is prototyped, but get yourself one that isn't, and it is the swap chain. A lot of people don't like the swap chain, they don't think it's any good, but the amount of times that this gun has gotten me out of a really sticky situation running legendary missions back in the day on this build, because of how fast it can reload and the accuracy on it, like you should give it a go, and just trust me on that one. You also run Gunner. That is another 10% armor on kill. So you're getting 20% armor on kill. You're going to be getting the Memento stacks, and the bonus armor, and the armor regen. This is a solid build. If you're not got your prototypes and things together, this will get it done. Okay? We'll go run a heroic Lincoln, and I will show you. So we'll start off with these guys. See, that bonus armor comes in. When you pick up those trophies and you're running legendary missions and things, getting that one trophy can be the difference between you staying alive and not, and then being able to continue with the gunfight. It takes a little bit to start off with when you're first getting it going. It is a bit of a slow burn, but once you've got it all up, all buffs active, Memento fully stacked out, you'll be absolutely fine, and it will get you through a majority of the content in this game. I was even running this to get my solo legendary clears before all of the prototypes and things came into the game.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you.
But yeah, I have affectionately renamed it the Dank Tank. I don't know how he feels about that. He's a well, thanks Dank. We love him. And he is considerably better at this game than I am, and he has made this build look like he is Superman at times. There you go. As you can see, the damage is absolutely still there. This will absolutely get you through legendaries and things. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to show you how to get like, all the buffs active and like the bonus armor and the damage numbers and all of that sort of thing. It will all translate when you go into legendaries. You can't just storm into a legendary with this, with like no stacks and no buffs or anything. It will take a second to get them. Then when you have, you can start getting more aggressive. See how quick the reload is there on the swap chain. Like I said, the amount of times where this gun has got me out of a very sticky situation because of that reload speed, and it just puts out a lot of DPS very quickly when you need to. But it is a last resort, because when you swap away from this Chameleon, if you have all of your stacks, you will lose them. But like I said, when you need it, it's there. Because of perfect unwavering, like the gun will just keep going. Wait for that to come back. Swap away. Just show you the unwavering aspect, probably because nobody really talks about this, and it is important to the build. Like that reload speed, and that will reactivate if you can get a kill whilst that's activated, and it will just keep chaining together, and it will get you out of a lot of sticky situations. Alright guys, so just to recap, it is a blue striker build. Running PFE as well for your legendaries because of the amount of elites that are in there, but the damage is there because of striker. You stack up your Memento, that's some more damage. Learn how to use the Chameleon properly. Start with the legs, move to the body, and then the head. That is very important when using it. And a Palisade chest piece. I've got Obliterate on there. There's another 10% armor on kill. And you get 10% armor from Gunner. This will do it. If you're a returning player and you need a solid build, get something like this together. It's fairly easy to do. You just craft your striker pieces, put an armor core on, and you'll be flying with it. Alright agents, you take it easy. Until next time.